trickery to you? Wherever have you come from?
No. I detest trickery. But if we ourselves are to suffer deception, our hands are no longer tied.
Alright, let's play as Adam Driver this time.
Daniil Dankovsky, a Bachelor of Medicine, was brought here by circumstances most unfortunate. Dankovsky's life work, his theory challenging the existing notions of human mortality, is being harshly persecuted by the powers that be. Suddenly, a letter arrives from a colleague suggesting that there is previous undiscovered evidence which may support Dankovsky's claims. There is a settlement, the letter says, ruled by an extraordinary man who may well be seen as objective proof of Dankovsky's daring hypothesis. Grasping at straws of hope, Dankovsky decides to follow what he believes to be the sign of divine providence. Without further ado, he sets off for the settlement. Late at night, Bachelor arrives in the town. As he seeks room and board, he gets to know a girl called Eva Yan and stays at her place.
Robert Pattinson, that's the guy's name. The Bachelor is a cross between Robert Pattinson and Adam Driver. It was going to bug me, I had to look it up. Guess we're just gonna cross between various people again. Action, suspense, excitement. Loading the world. As of today, my mission remains obscure. The examination of Simon King, who is rumored to be a man of incredible longevity, shake the very foundation of modern thanatology and challenges the existent notions of death itself. However, even if this undying Leviathan proves to be more than a fairy tale, confirmation of his existence won't suffice to prevent the powers that be from shutting our laboratory down. I need to figure out the most fruitful approach. Simon is a well-respected man, and if he mistakes my interest for effrontery, it would be nigh impossible to convince him to help me break new ground in the field of human vitality. Day 1, by the end of which the Bachelor finds himself battling a truly unvanquishable foe. How did I access inventory again? Oh, I have a weapon this time. A scalpel. Cloves. I have the same sort of drugs. Rations. I only have a bottle of water. And kerosene. Alright. Oh, I think I can put stuff in this chest. I'm not going to. It just goes around in a circle. I can interact with the microscope, I guess. I think I have to go into the next room. Wait. How do I get into the next room? I seem to be stuck in a one-room game. There's no door. I'm in a room that has no exit. Do I pull this lantern? Oh, okay. That's a really dumb place for a door. They hadn't invented bookmarks yet, so I had to... Oh, it's, her.
I had a feeling you would come.
Eva Yarn. This... who, in the portrait, in her portrait down in the bottom left, looks a bit like Reese Witherspoon, but up here she definitely looks like something. And everyone's using like these young ass photos for their like ID, but really they look sketchy. Sounds from the outside wake you up too. It's a terrible groan, and then something snapped loudly. I fell asleep so quickly I didn't even notice. I think there are strangers in the backyard by the pond. They're unlikely to be playing mischief, but I had a bad feeling about this. Afraid to go out to them. Hope they go away soon and stop disturbing our sleep. I'd like to thank you for your hospitality, for board and bed. I still hope you have everything you need. Very happy to have you here. Daniel, is it? Could you please tell me where your ruler lives? Are you willing to trade the company of a fascinated woman for that of a dreadful old man? He's a sorcerer. It's so sad, but Simon won't go anywhere. He has always been, he always will be, going to fall to the ground. Please stay with me a little while longer. Simon is a sorcerer? Did I hear you right? Is that the secret of his longevity? Are you in that much of a hurry? Do come round. The canes are asleep now. Take your knockabout coat off. I have a rest in my bed. Let me warm your hands. To see Simon, as though your life depended on it. My life, yes. The laboratory is on the brink of destruction. My whole life's pursuit depends on the remarkable man. If he really managed to live that long, then his tissues will help me defeat death. It's an enemy you've chosen for yourself, isn't it? Hard. I think anyone has managed to defeat that evil yet. Millions of doctors have defeated it on certain singular occasions, but my enemy is more fearsome. Self rather than a singular case of death. I can barely understand myself. Could death only seem inevitable to us, but in reality be nothing more than a whim of the will that... Huh? Where is the key to my victory? So far, the Canes live at the Crucible on Bridge Square. Could I please offer you a piece of advice? Go on. Probus, the eldest of the two Georgi, is called the Judge by the locals. Visit him first. He isn't asleep. Teach you how to speak with Simon. Youngest of the three is Victor. His daughter Maria also wanted to see you. It's probably important. Was it she who knew about my arrival? Yeah, she told me about it privately. Talking is no simple task. Maria's that kind of person. Yes, but that's just how the Canes are. She told me that she would help you defeat death. That's the precise wording. What a coincidence. Alright, thank you for the advice. For your return, do come back after you speak to the Canes. They will probably do a lot of things that will puzzle you. God, I'll have some advice that may be of help to you, if you need it. Okay, I'll come back. Yeah, so that's Simon Kane. That's Maria Victor. This is where I'm living. Oh, hang on. This is, yeah, Georgie Kane. I have to go visit him first, then Maria. Is this the same town? It appears to be. I mean, quite frankly, I would have preferred the option to, like, stay here, but whatever. Also, your mirror's smashed up.
What?
Alright. So how do I get there? I need to just go left until I get to until just before the bridge, and then go right. Who's this Muppet? Venerable Bachelor, please be so kind as to linger for a minute. This conversation won't take too much of your time, especially since time stops during dialogues. At least during the important ones. That dialogue is extremely important. You need to know how to play after all, don't you? Oh, so I think... Was I meant to do this first? Because this is going to actually explain the game, whereas the other one didn't? That's pretty dumb. His name's Tragedian. Hey, what are you talking about? Masked Man, I'm neither a gambler nor an actor. Of course you aren't. You're a living, breathing man, as is evident from your condition and statuses. Hunger, thirst, and fatigue, you suffer from pain, wounds, and diseases. You're so lifelike, you have to eat, drink, sleep, and rest, and to make mistakes. The latter being the more definitive proof of my human nature, wouldn't you agree? Point out just how important it is to keep an eye on you, because if you get dizzy or unnaturally subject to it, vital processes tend to run faster during emergencies than in everyday life. You died of stress, but was diagnosed with starvation. Need I remind a wise man like you of the fact that hunger is sated with food. Food can be found in shops, and shops can be found in ordinary houses that are marked with specific signs. It was more complicated. People only sleep in beds and only in private residences around here. So that's how our world is. Quite silly, forgive me for saying. Speaking of commerce, different shops sell similar items at different prices. Get cheated. People can't be quite brazen around here. You can also barter with the folk out in the streets. Some things may be nothing more than trinkets to you, but others would be willing to part with their life's blood for them. Blood? But if following your Hippocratic oath, you ever consider easing someone's pain, just approach them with a suitable drug. You will see their pain receding before your eyes. Sick fall asleep when they are close to recovery, don't they? Or when they close to their ultimate rest. The hopeless will grant you a good reputation. You will be seen as a benefactor willing to part with a precious sleeping drug or a painkiller for simple... Anything else? No, not yet. Goodbye then. Nope. Apparently not. What time? Hang on. Which one of these gave me the time? 6:36, day 1. I think that's a hospital, judging by the sign. Also, was that 6:36? It doesn't say AM or PM. It's dark, so I assume PM, but I honestly don't know. Wrong house, though. I need to go to this house. Why do these structures look so strange? Hang on, where's the door? Probably over here, you know. Okay, that's a tree. Or possibly a rose bush? Ah, there you are.
Few people know death. We only endure it, usually from determination, and even from stupidity and custom.
What did he just mutter? Most venerable, it is with great impatience that we have been expecting you. Delve into the minutiae of your business with us, since our family is well acquainted with your scholarly work. Quite aware of the difficulties you are experiencing and well prepared to our utmost to support you. That's me all the more to be the one to inform you that Simon, my brother, the creator, keeper, and embodiment of all that surrounds us, has been murdered. Who did it? That is what we want to find out. With your help, Bachelor. What do you know? Ray was murdered last night under the strangest circumstances, but for all the mystery surrounding his death, to rather obscure the notion that his departure was connected with whoever had visited Simon that evening. Old rectitude and an old friend of her family. There are witnesses to that we and Simon did nothing but converse. He was a visitor. You know quite well, the man whom my brother saw last night was your colleague, Isidore Burak. So I advise you to come here? Yes. It's done more than he thinks. I have a lingering feeling that time itself is using uncontestable powers to further its own intentions. Think. Categories like time, nature, and fate deprive man of responsibility for what goes on around him. Avoid this world view. I'm no fatalist. It could be that my mind is clouded by sorrow, but I cannot escape the feeling that your arrival was no coincidence. Your choice was made for you, my dear doctor. Blame fate for it. Israel wrote to you without making us aware. This that could have displeased our family. Even though we are uncertain of when you would arrive, my brother is looking forward to meeting you. The tragedy may have been a consequence of the actions he took in preparation for your arrival. He's taken a powerful piece from the chessboard, a piece upon which your position here depended. It is doubly regrettable that Simon was playing on your side. So you presume the Queen knew of the blow and sacrificed herself for a pawn. Why? You have victory over death. It's not your ultimate aspiration. To help you, Simon seems to have played a very dangerous game of fate itself. His way to provide you with a body of evidence. What did he do? So no importance to me what exactly he did. He took another leap for the stars and paid a terrible price. He was murdered. The subject of importance here is the identity of the murder. Yep. Do you want to help us, Doctor? Find the murderer for us. My brother Victor, who's in the next wing, share some of his thoughts on the matter. Help us and the reward will not disappoint. Christ, these people are very long-winded and inventive as yourself. If this was an instrument of fate, then Simon's murder is a message that fate intended for you personally. Do not incline to blame you for that. Take your own measures. The only thing I expect from you is to be yourself. Do only what you think is required. Find out, whatever you do, whatever your day turns into, everything is a clue to the solution to this puzzle. That is happening here is happening on your account. Fine. Okay, so I have to go there now. Victor came. I'm still gonna go visit Maria first. Oh, there was another... Wait, what's this? Can I use it? Apparently not. Let's go visit Maria. Wherever she is. Oh, there you are.
The Saburovs' wait is over. They've always wanted an heir.
Okay. Man, why is their last name Kina rather than Kane? Aren't they the Kanes? Why is she a Kina? Oh great, you saw me in a dream? Okay. Don't flatter yourself, my desires have nothing to do with that. You take us all by the throat. Dream. Tell you what when I think I can trust you. That happens soon.
I think I'm having fever heat.
Now listen closer. Time for collusion, secrets, and alliances has come. I am going to ask you something of you. I'm not used to that, to holding the reins, but you are not harnessed, so it would be unacceptable to arrest you in this manner. It's in the fact that my request will be welcome if you fits the stars of the adventure. I apologize if my words come across as mangled and silly. Truly not used to asking, but the nature of my request demands complete and selfless humility. Me begging and kneeling, and believe me, I do feel that way. Now, what do you want to talk to? Today's safe was the first, but it won't be the last. Zion has opened the score of irreplaceable victims. Will multiply. I beg you to preserve the lives of several people when the lines of their fortune cross yours. For... Oh, okay. I kind of thought that might be the case, but I didn't think they did that with last names. They do that with regular words, not with, like, proper nouns, but that's fair enough, Yagachin. And you'll be able to intervene. I know that for a fact. Who are these people? That doesn't matter. What was destined to happen will happen. You can be whatever you want to be, but not a coward choosing to hear no evil and run away with reality. Here are a list of those I know of. These people are bound to you. Bound? There's a tight spring of power with each of these people. Each of them can break the routine of human existence and it becomes something greater. They are standing on the verge of their humanity, gazing into the realm where they could serve a different, higher purpose. Knowing it. Moreover, they are bound to make the leap. In one way or another, that's why we call them simply the bound. How is their fate bound to mine? Did you say my victory depended on them? I don't know. I'm not a mistress yet. The future is not as clear to me as I would prefer, but I can feel the present. I need to distinguish a dubious guess from the pulse of the precise knowledge void of words and images. These people, to you. Your lives are connected. I wouldn't have asked you to take care of them otherwise. You clairvoyant. Oh yes, you haven't been told, have you? It didn't even cross my mind that someone may be unaware of my abilities. No one here dares doubt them. They are evident. Yes, the mystery of every ruling house possesses special abilities. I am learning to see the future and transform the present. This fact offers your words a different degree of authenticity. My request, will you save the lives of people that I name to you? It's within my power. I have to save your brothers, Audrey Stammerton, Peter Stammerton, yourself, Reese Witherspoon, and then this guy, Mark Immortel. Alright, so I have to save pretty much everyone I've talked to. Alright. Hang on, I came from that direction. I think his house is just over here. Victor. Wait, was it Victor? Oh, that's... Hang on, his house is... Front door's here. He has a closed door. That's... Oh, it just goes back around here.
I fear that Simon's death is a symbolic event. Daniel Dankovsky, at yours.
I foresee that things that have become ordinary for us will probably make you feel uncomfortable and disturbed. I would like to compensate for that impression. Our small community has fallen out of the loop. Time leaves us behind. Okay. Traditions, games that we play with passion will most likely be of no interest to you. The people you meet here may seem eccentric, naive, or even deranged. Please take it easy on us, don't judge us too strictly. I'll do my best.
There's buzzing in my ears.
He's told me everything. Just to say, he told me very little, but it was enough to astound me. You can provide a more detailed account. So I have. That's why. Into a line astonishingly well with the goals of those who have been waging war against my work for years. We share a treasure upon the one that robbed me and my work of a future. I want to solve a puzzle. I even like having so little information. It's a challenge to my intellect. To answer any question you have, where was Simon last seen? Sent Isidore home, then an hour later came to his hall to see us. He announced his plans to withdraw to the focus and receive no one. Told us not to approach the focus and to fast for a week, partaking of neither meat nor water. Morning, found dead. How was he found? Discovered him in the morning, the room has been ransacked, everything that was breakable has been broken, disfigured, contorted bodies bore signs of terrible suffering, neck twisted, spine broken, I think. What do you mean you think? What do you mean you think his spine's broke? No one has touched the body. It's currently inside the focus and will remain there for the prescribed amount of time. Do you suspect anyone? No, all I know is that Isidore was with him that evening. To the focus against Simon's will. Well, perhaps a higher being could, but no one else. Could the murderer have already been waiting there? Alright, no, you have no concept of what the focus is. Entering is like entering someone else's mind, or a drawn picture, if you will. It's possible. What is the focus? It's study, if you will. Ooh, excuse me. An extraordinary, spacious, creative laboratory, almost perfectly sealed off, except for the door that was visible at all times, metaphorically speaking. It's like an equation, or a mirror puzzle. Anyway, the murderer could not have been hiding there, take my word for it. Well, Simon did get in there somehow. He could perform far more impressive feats. There's a reason why the whole town revered him. So how can I help you? Let's take a look around. Trust your intuition, do whatever you like, speak to whoever you feel the need to. Look for the murderer, doctor, and you will find them. He's implying there's more than one person. Till the last breath. I'm sure your rational thinking will help you. Isidore's the only lead, but you must be careful. Simon's murderer, whoever they are, could not be an ordinary person. I can't imagine him ever even being a person. I fear it could only be fate, wearing the guise of a mysterious monster. I'll be careful. Alright, so Isidore lives a long way from where we are. Alright, cool. Alright, let's go. I think Reese Witherspoon wanted to talk to us once we talk to all these people. So let's go back. And how do I even get back? Like so. I've already talked to you, and you were like, oh, I don't know anything. Anything I can do? Tell me about the town hall. The who spoon? The, hen. Yes, but... Get there, thank you. I'm about to visit her. Reese Witherspoon, she's an actress. And this lady we're about to go back to, her portrait in the bottom left just made me think of Reese Witherspoon. Although, now that I think about it, she also looks like the chick from Bewitched. Except I don't remember the actress's name for that TV show. And here she doesn't look like it, she looks different, but as I said...
It's so quiet around now.
the ominous singing outside the window is gnawing at you. Who could be singing at a time like this? Very careful. It's September. You'll be dying with every breath of our air. What? The air's literally poisonous? We are all dying with every second of our life. It's exactly this annoying phenomenon that I have challenged. But since you have heard of a fanatic as achievements, I'm not going to waste your time monologuing. Yeah, much faster than the capital. Your body is wasting away just as fast as the boat sinks, with its hold full of water. Can you feel it? You have a poetic mind. It's quite prosaic. Yet your arrival's gone to my head so much that I'm longing for poetry now. The simplest corporeal things. I'm simply worried about your health. Am I in danger? I love various herbs. They fill the air with dizzying vapors. White whip, tire, and swevery? In August and September. Then, when herbs surrender their juices to the sun. Headaches this time of year. Heart sufferers lie in bed with pains. My heart aches too. How do people live here? Twice a rare herb, so usually it's bearable, but this year it's unbelievably plentiful. Say this is a phenomenal, nothing like this has happened before. Think it's a bad omen. Don't you feel dizzy? Yes, the air is heavy. You need to sleep often. Never go hungry. Drink more water. You need to look after yourself properly. Sick, forget everything else and get some rest. Otherwise you may die of a heart attack or bleeding. Be careful, alright? Alright. Did she have a bed I can rest in? Sleep. Alright. Alright, it's daylight. Okay, so it was morning before. Who's this chap? Help in managing a small community without resorting to violence. Personal sin can work wonders. Who was your mate? Oh, I guess I pissed him off by calling his tailor mad. Clearest, how are my dearest doing? Is everything alright? You got a curious town here. I never expected to see anything like it. Everything will be fine. Alright, where am I meant to be going? I should be trying to get to this house. Did I figure out how to read my letters? Probably not. I mean, I can click there, but I don't know if this is what you mean by letters. B key. I'm on a controller, but I guess... no, my B key doesn't do anything. Unless you meant B as in on the controller. Are those my letters? Oh, 2 doesn't... I only have one... Oh, this is a message. Okay. Alright, I guess either way I'm visiting Isidore? I think the best thing to do is follow the river. Actually, is that the best? Ah, okay. What am I looking at over here? This building definitely shouldn't be standing. What's in your pockets? Pumpkin? Why am I calling children pumpkin? Uncle Bachelor, do you want to trade presents? Why not? Sure. Oh. She doesn't have anything in her pockets, though. I have no idea how to trade. We know all about you. What are you so happy about? She doesn't look happy. Not the unseen cat. Wanna come see her? Sure. It's a famous pale cat. Her eyes are translucent. Through her... to the what? Obtuse? I know you won't believe me anyway. Just come over and see the cat for yourself. When it gets dark. It's by the 12th warehouse. The password is hell froze over. I'll do my best not to forget. And there's you. Alright, either way, we're still gonna make our way over to this Isagor place. Since that seems to be the only hint that we have. Where are we now? And this guy's house is so far away. Why does he have to live on the other side of town for? Bloody Muppet. Well, there are a lot more houses over there. I guess one can call it the poor district. But, like, why would they put the poor district here? This big thing here looks pretty defensible. Wouldn't the rich want to live somewhere that's, like, more defensible? Okay, this isn't good. Why is there just a skull in a sand pit? This isn't a playground. This is a the opposite of that, a sad ground. Alright, go this way. Wait, hang on, you telling me this is the... Hang on, is this the slaughterhouse? This big thing? It's still pretty defensible. Alright. I need to go straight. And then turn. I don't know if I'd want a skull in the middle of my sand pit, though. Like, you're playing in the sand, then you get, like, a horn up your backside. It can't be too pleasant for anyone playing in... Alright, health, immunity, hunger, exhaustion, infection. Alright. Is this a house? No. This map doesn't show this fence being here either. That's fenced off too. This guy doesn't live in a very convenient place. Alright, this must be it. Once we actually find a door into... Hello? This house also doesn't have a door. This house doesn't have a door. How am I supposed to talk to him if his house doesn't have a door? Alright. This guy's tying his shoe. I probably should talk to these guys, especially since they've put a... Foul murder occurred here this night. No unauthorized access allowed. Inspected crime scene is strictly forbidden until further notice. Who was killed? Well, you're not a local, sir, so you're unlikely to understand the loss we suffered. Isidore Buraka, great surgeon, a benefactor to us all, and an all-round skilled doc. Standing man, beloved and well-respected. What a foul time to live in. I knew him. I'm a doctor too. Whoever killed our only doc must surely be looking to get us all killed. Isidore could cure anything. He also knew how to make cuts or incisions because he was a warden. He knew his lines all right. Like I said, it all makes sense. Whoever killed Simon took Isidore's life too. Merely the beginning. Makes you think the two cases are connected. Well, who would have the heart to attack such men? If you had asked me yesterday, I'd have told you no one would dare inflict such an ugly wound on this town. If there is someone, it has to be just that, someone. Seriously, if you ask me, that thing was no man. That's what I think. So, see, this murderous deal is all mysterious. There was a talon stuck in the victim's chest. Go ahead, bend your arm at the elbow, good sir. Yeah, like that. There you go. That's how long it was. It broke off. There was dust on the floor. For the deceased had been a renowned step walker. Dust was all covered in hoof steps. And like traces of a sharp bone. As if someone was using a walking stick around there. I'm telling you, it's her. The Shabnak deer? The clay man-eater. Now we've been assigned to this post by Alexander, head of the Sabarov family. decline right now, so it's still powerful and very much respected, for it is they responsible for maintaining worldly order and public safety in this town since olden days. Please kindly address your concerns to him. That's there, Rog. You must take the road up there and get to the cape. Not authorized to let you in. Alright, so I have to go back around. I guess you won't say anything different. Hang on, what's the best way out? Actually, yeah, just the way I came in is probably the best way out. Wait. Oh, I didn't go in through this way. This way? Yep. Then I need to go to this building, which looks like a church. Alright, you.
Yes. This Haruspex is trying to prove his innocence. It's a no-go.
So I finally get to see you. Yes, you really do like a messenger of sorrowful times. In any case, welcome to the Rod. The meeting is quite significant in a way. Facing the changes with open eyes and taking their first blow is my duty. No, grim events here have clouded our existence since last summer. The country has cured its war wounds, commercial communication has been repaired, astrologers expect nothing ill. Do you hold an astrologer's opinion in high regard? Sometimes I have to. I am a ruler. Astrology can be very curious, but I cannot allow it to influence my decisions. I have to act according to factual circumstances. Would you agree? Definitely.
Neither the sun nor death can be looked at without winking.
What can I do for you now? I'm actually invited by Isidore, so I came here to meet with him first and foremost, but now it turns out that... Ooh, I can ask for weapons. He's been murdered, yes. Looks like the murderer is always one step ahead of you, doesn't it? Same one that took Simon's life too. At least that's the conclusion suggested by the information at my disposal. Same pattern, same signature. So who done it? You wouldn't believe it. His own son. The fella came back after being away for quite a while. His father had sent him to study surgery when he was but a green one. He has learnt. A wandering scholar turned evil to the bone. All of that just to grab the inheritance. Wait, how did you figure that out? Well, honestly, it's hard to explain that to an outsider like you. Even such a thing as clairvoyance? Yeah. My wife, then. Or better yet, those who have already had opportunities to witness the power of her prophecies. Former doubters, first and foremost, rationalists. She's got something to say to you too, by the way. So your wife called out Isidore's son specifically. Not specifically, no, but it all adds up. And the circumstances of Simon's death make you wonder too. Arrived here last night. The time he speaks against him matches the time it takes to get from the Crucible to Isidore's house. That's not enough. I'll have to take the investigation in my own hands. Is there anyone who can be of help to me, apart from your wife? There are a very good few analysts in our town. Everyone is more or less superstitious here, except for one, Yulia Lirasheva. It's a most level-headed and reasonable person. The only person who remains skeptical about Katerina's talents, too. Without a shadow of a doubt, she has her own picture of events. She always does. What is this Yulia? She came here with an engineering team when the town was being rebuilt. Logistics or maybe communications. They said she's a true expert in her field. Smart, yes. A polymath. Then the team left, but she stayed. She has my respect, but not my fondness. I'll speak with her. Alright, so she's over there. On the other side of the bridge. Cool, cool. I should probably save. Do I have to... Just in case. Hang on. River's this way, isn't it? Yes, but probably is faster to go this way. I swear, whoever built this town had zero idea how to, like, plan a town. Like, these streets make 0 sense. What am I looking at? A cow head. Is this a shop? It's locked. Okay. Where's my inventory? Do I have any, like, rations? Alright. I still don't know if I have any currency or not. I think I do, but I'm not entirely sure. How do I get so turned around? Wait, where am I on this map? Okay, I'm there. Alright. Man, why do you look so grumpy, little boy? Alright, I'm on the other side. I need to take a right turn. I probably should have gone a bit forward first, then turned. It's like they were actively suspicious of everyone and just put fences everywhere. But the paths don't go anywhere. And I feel like plenty of old towns have perfectly good planning. But this place obviously didn't subscribe to that. They just went, here's some roads, here's some houses. Alright, so this is What's-Her-Face's house. There's a lot of tweeting going on around this place, too. That or squeaky wheels, one of the two.
Yes, I keep forgetting the most basic things these days.
Mine's out of tune, things no longer add up. Before I had no trouble forming a trustworthy tessellation out of the most imperceptible contingency, now I simply cannot get my head around it. Could it be that I'm dying? It happens when people are tired. You probably haven't slept for a while, have you? Oh no. Herbativina is in blossom, I grant you, but then it blooms every year. Steppe is filled with its stupefying vapours. The issue I'm having, however, is nothing to do with fatigue or perplexity, just that I've lost my ability to make distinctive events coincide. Everyone has that ability. What I'm saying, let me evaluate. A single word someone utters may precipitate the birth of their own murder. Or murderer, rather. This line of philosophizing is barely an intellectual novelty. It's particularly relevant in our neck of the woods. Sometimes feel like I could touch the notions of cause and effect with the tips of my fingers, but now I'm being tedious, I reckon. Not at all.
This girl is a changeling. She's not the murderer.
I'm sorry, but I wasn't aware there was a changeling running around. Traveled away here only to find that both people you wanted to see were brutally murdered. Is this how the story goes? Your visit is not in any way related to these most unfortunate events. I have to find who killed them. No better investigating you. I never have a chance to search for a murderer before. The best I can offer is to fill in the blanks. Mysterious supernatural entities seem most fitting. As a simple man's scarecrow would have followed a different narrative. That Simon was poisoned by the Canes, I would have thought. Know their family all too well. Their mutual loyalty is only rivaled their arrogance towards anyone who is not one of them. They hold the princely sage who stands at the head of their family in highest esteem. Act will tarnish their name for generations to come. I doubt any of them would have stooped to this, no matter whether they wanted to or not. Poisoned? How do you arrive at this conclusion? I don't believe you understand what he died in focus really implies. You know what the Canes refer to as focus? What is it? Yeah, they already told me. Just tell me again. Christ, these people sure do love to talk, though. Anything but an abstraction. Quite the opposite, in fact. It's governed by mathematically rigid regularities. But the owner of a focus may get inside. Does it mean that Simon had brought the killer with him, or rather within him? Physical object may be brought into focus either. How are you doing that? Who doesn't? The Canes are just synthetic anomalies. They were never passed up the opportunity to devise a Kunststück that would allow them to warp space, challenge physics, or manipulate optics. A focus can be compared to a camera obscura. Do note that the name is not unfitting. No, it is entirely impossible for someone to get inside. A curious conclusion, but an incorrect one. So much to figures in bleeding, his bones were broken. Well, this does introduce a different perspective. So AEST was the last person to see him? Yes, who did he see before? He had set when Isidore returned from the steppe. However, he came to Simon well after midnight. Right, so where did he spend the missing few hours? This is what I'm trying to figure out, lady. Was Isidore seen with Saburov by any chance? He was. He warned Saburov of an upcoming storm. Wait, how do I know that? Alright, let me suggest then that while he was in the steppe, he saw or learned something that he wanted to report to all three ruling families. Either of the Olgimsky family should have been on his itinerary, especially since Burak was one of their own men. Really? Definitely, the Bull Project, from the abattoir to the railway, is controlled by the Olgimsky family. If discovery had anything to do with it, with the canyons, or would have certainly relayed it to Vlad. So make sure to pay him a visit. That's the name of the another Finn name, would you agree? Alright, I know where that is. So let's go to, I guess, the Olgimskys. That's a bedroom. What time is it? 12:36, day 1. Which way do I need? I need to go south. If I can get back to the river, easy enough. I can follow that down for a little while. I need to purchase some more food and whatnot. Hang on. What does this sign proclaim? It's a fashion store. Well, I don't need fashion. I need food. I need like a supermarket or something. There's that bull's head again. is this just a warehouse? Oh, hang on. There's another entryway here. Good sir, might I purchase some gubbins from you? Dried meat. Smoked meat. And an egg. And how do I make purchases? With V? With V. Alright. I have an empty, hang on, I have an empty bottle. Alright. Oh, no, I wasn't planning on selling it. I just didn't realize that I still had the empty bottle of water. I need to fill that up somehow. What's... Alright, nothing in there. I should be checking for... Ooh. Ding. Oh no, I just have 2 empty bottles now. I've doubled my empty bottle quota. Where the Alright, I'm there. Okay, if I duck down this street... Ooh. What's this? A razor? And that's empty. Yeah, I need to be paying more attention to what I can and cannot interact with, I think. Alright, I found the compound. Alright, let's go in. I hope this is... What is this guy? I feel like I've seen him in a different game before, but I can't think off the top of my head which one. Alright. Are you Vlad? Why do you look like Uncle Fester from Adam's Family?
I can't breathe. Not enough air.
Speaking of, why did they build this town here? Or actually, they mentioned at one point that they rebuilt this town. Why rebuild here when you know clearly that there's all these, like, plants that will slowly kill you? Or better yet, just burn the plants. Let's see, I heard quite a lot about you. Have you taken a look around? Be sure to check the state of the industry around here. Our own ways. Do you think I've come to inspect the town? Come now, that's precisely what I'm saying. The sending test that the book is in order. Nothing to cavil at. Everything's fine. Good for you. Really seeing eye to eye. The prejudice is best. That means common standards don't apply here. Be very naive. You have probably mistaken me for someone else. I have nothing to do with your enterprise. Yes, getting everything back on track won't be an easy task. I'd like to inquire about the fate of my colleague, Isidore Burak, and the manner of his death, to be precise. What are you implying? What is this manner you're talking about? Be so kind as... I had nothing to do with it. I'm not implying... Christ, this guy is definitely suspicious. Right, a demon. Why didn't I think of it straight away? no need to put on airs, like you know life, scarcely after training full of scorn already. No big city manners full well, yet the capital's 1,000 versts? It was the best of times. It was the first of times. I guess a monkey wrote that section. Catch my drift. And you didn't let me finish. Alright, I apologize. Is your money where your mouth is, though? It's hard for you to believe, isn't it? It could be hard for many things. Take my boy, for example. A scoffer. Seen one. And now even he believes it's real. He went off his head a bit. You're in the steppe now. Esteemed sir, eastern and backwards. Graves. Clay dummies dance and bulls talk. Does he know the steppe well, that son of yours? He rubs elbows with the rabble, the butchers, obnai, shepherds, gatherers, learns their tongue, collects their legends, keep them in check at all. Dare to come visit him within the premises of the town. Worm creeping through the streets, he's definitely looking for my son. What's wrong with them visiting him within the premises of the town? Dangerous. Kill you on the spot. They'll tear you up with their teeth and devour your flesh. Take him. What of your son? Perhaps he could tell me more about this creature. Hold your horses. You want to talk to my blockhead? No, you have nothing to talk about. He's not here, thankfully. To me. You heard me. These are treason. I won't leave it at that. Yes, undoubtedly. Alright, so I now need to find his son. His son definitely knows something. He probably knows way more too. Roughly 1 kilometer. Cool. What the heck is this thing? You! Come back here. I need to talk to you about why you look weird. He's not talking to me. Alright, how about I just follow this guy? I don't know where this guy... Actually, let's also look at a map. A map doesn't really say anything. I could also return to any number of... Wait, why is there a circle around, Who's this guy again? Simon. Wait, when did he die? 649? How am I meant to protect people? Alright, well he's dead, and he had nothing on him. Alright. I'm here. Close? I am pretty close to dying, I guess. What do I have? I know that's not actually healing me, but... Actually, at the very least, I should probably... know what all my buttons do. Alright, let's go... What's the best way? Can I go... I can just go straight. Or is that bridge out of order? No, I can climb this ladder. Wait, can I climb? Okay, I guess I can't actually use that bridge. Okay. I'll just use this bridge. A couple more of these things. Nothing in them though. Oh, hang on. I'm going the wrong way. I need to go this way if I want to visit the people I want to visit. That's a doctor's office by the looks of it. What is this guy doing? What are you doing? Why are they chasing after this woman? Hang on a second. I don't know if this woman needs... I don't know why there was a person crying. Alright, take his money. Alright, that was a much easier fight. They didn't even try to attack me. And that's what they get for, like, trying to attack a innocent civilian. What's this? A lemon? I have a lemon. I don't know why there was a crying sound effect. So because I murdered a couple of people? They shouldn't have been harassing that woman. I'm in the right here. For defending upstanding citizens. Alright. Wait, didn't it say this guy died?
I'm too old. Nothing can harm me anymore.
Oh, wait, no, I think that was talking about... Yeah, well, they were harassing a woman. They were attacking her for no reason. She was running, they were attacking. So I stabbed them. I'd do it again. And I could have sworn it said that this guy had died, but...
So the Saburovs have offered patronage to some changeling. Who is she?
How many doctors were in town? Exclude Isidore, Stanislav Rubin's the only doctor. He's the most competent of Isidore's apprentices. Good for nothing, as far as I can tell. People have destroyed the knowledge the teacher is trying to pass on to them. Do you trust him? Does is done with appropriate dealing and care. Doesn't like people that much, but he's eager to serve them. What kind of man he is? How do I get to know him? Room will come here tonight to get down to examining wherever. We'll get acquainted then. Alright. Alright, so I need to come back here tonight. Alright. Well, that's That's actually kind of useful information. The time is 2:32. I don't know what time night is exactly, but I shouldn't stray too far. Alright. Can you tell me anything else?
Who is it walking upstairs?
What did he say? Who is it walking upstairs? You don't even have stairs. Oh no, nothing's wrong with night. I just need to keep track of the time because this guy's getting a doctor over who's going to examine Simon's body. Unless I can find him sooner, but I get the impression I'm not going to be able to because he didn't mark anything on my map. Hang on, which way was she again? The other way. Alright, can you tell me anything else?
There's more life in me that can be lived.
What else was in your dreams? Terrifying battles ahead of me. If no one has ever told you about your fate, I will be the first. In advance, regardless of the outcome, you'll fight a foe that few can defeat. So not the weird-looking thing or those two guys, then. Clash with your foe like a dragon slayer, but your weapon will turn against you, striking at the heart, with own flesh torn. What saddles you, you will hear malicious laughter in your ears, and your crestfallen weeping. So it's about the murderer. Well, I will make them regret your tears, whoever they are. Okay. Old mate Vladdy's son is running around the steps somewhere. Oh, hang on. Why are women being attacked? When Victoria died, everybody rushed to look for an undead Cola. Cola? Is she being racist? Is she saying that everybody was after an undead black person? She's referring to him as a Cola? Why would they immediately rush looking for an undead something? Victoria's a mistress. Somehow it seemed that an ordinary creature couldn't hurt her. Her death wasn't unexpected. She's very young, well loved. Rumors stated immediately that a Bayan man-eater had taken her soul. And what, they try to seize every fifth man too? No, no one was seized, but there was anxiety. There was no doubt that an evil was walking among us. You can always feel it changes the density of the... So just tell you that it's true. This is an old step of wisdom and you can't avoid it. You really can't. Step is wiser than we are. Standing in the wheels of countless scientific discoveries. Oh, close shot. Wait. Okay. Is there a lot of construction going on? Not a lot, but I cannot strip away the feeling that the world is changing quickly. Rules invite acts and they turn everything upside. I'm not saying that. Their town is a frickin' train wreck. Everything's just everywhere. Although, not a lot of rubbish. Oh, there's a couple more bins. Oh, hang on. You know what I wanted to do? Let me do this first. Another empty bottle and a watch. Barrel? Oh, this thing? Ah, okay, cool. 303. Alright. There's still probably a few hours before dark. Oh, there's another barrel here too. Okay. Where am I on the map? Just over here. And what is over here? Oh. Man, is this whole... No, there's an opening up ahead. There's also... whatever this is. Oh, I can take the bricks. I don't know what that does for me. So... Not a lot of gravestones for a cemetery. Unless they're all buried in here. Wait, can I access this thing? I cannot. And also, if this is a cemetery, probably shouldn't be stealing bricks from it. Oh well. I stole a lemon from the dead. And the dead don't need things. What am I looking at here? Alright. I suppose I could go back to What's-Her-Face's place and sleep. I think for now, sleep is for the weak. I'm gonna check out this town theatre. Town theatre is this building over here. Hey you, don't you mess with us. We know a thing or two about life. What's... Casper Sard Khan has fought up. There are more than 1,000 Chinop there now. Town went to the polyhedron, except for urchins, orphans, and bold daredevils like me. Well, the older ones do. The younger kids just come by to play. Who's older than 3 and younger than 15 had a huge gathering there. They're hiding. From the parents? From Fate. Bachelor. From Fate, yeah. You can't hide from Fate. Oh, actually, okay. Well, I'm still going to this theatre. There's only one entrance, and it's all the way over here. Theatres are usually more accessible than this. Alright, so once we're done at the theatre, we're going to go to the polyhedron. Because that... As long as it doesn't hit max. Okay. Don't let exhaustion hit max. What's this? Is this a fountain? Oh, it's a trash can. There's a perfectly good water bottle in here. Who throws out a perfectly good water bottle? There's 3 bins here. Another water bottle. And... Oh, there's another bin. How many bins does this place need? 1 entrance, but 4 bins. And nothing. Alright, I can't go in. Apparently. Polyhedron's over there. It's actually in the direction of where I kinda want to be. Alright, let's circle back. Might check out this medicine hut first. Hello, I look exactly the same as the other store clerk. What do you have? Alpha tablets and Meridorma. Alright, that'll do. Probably didn't need to buy anything, but may as well. Well, they do. They all look like the same, utterly the same. And everyone else looks somewhat different. Oh well. Also, why is the theater the only place that has bins? Why is there no other bins in this? Well, there's the big container things. The theater's the only place I've seen so far with, like, bins. Like, you'd think there'd be bins on the other side of these bridges. Alright. I got mail? You must make haste. The sun will set in 4 hours. Unless you are able to recognize the Sabnak skies, she will kill you before nightfall. Meet me in the Rod, outside the Tanners district. Goody! So I have to go to the Rod. Where was the Rod? The Rod was over here, wasn't it? They really don't want me to find out who Vlad's child is. Also, uh-oh. That's all good. We can get there easy enough. Oh, it's one of those letters. Down from that. Yeah, this will kinda do. Man, does anyone even send those kinds of letters anymore? Like, on Facebook or anything? I don't think so. Like, oh, send this to 5 people or you'll get eye cancer. Or something ridiculous. Alright. Yeah, I just need to go right. He has a back entrance. Can I go in through here? Oh, okay. This was probably where I was meant to go.
Yes, it's true. The girl has proven that she's a saint, not a killer.
Good and evil are only concepts, so who decides what is good and what is evil? And you're telling me this... I'm not speaking, metaphorically or metaphysically. I'm talking about a very particular battle. You're one of the combatants, Bachelor. Do you favor good or evil? I favor winning. True, I would truly wish you victory. Doubt there can be a victory at all in this battle.
My eyes look just like buttons, don't they?
Your eyes look like eyes. Unlikely to end in your favor. Does a clay and bone man-eater leave traces of the kind you've witnessed? Only a spell, an illusion. They just prefer to see it this way. Easier for them. Fight is too big of a word. I'm merely assisting Georgi efforts to find the murderer. So you know the details of my fight in advance. If you don't point at the killer by nightfall, then the killer will strike you down as well. Simply won't be able to recognize him. See him crawling up to you. Somehow, you'll be very surprised upon seeing their face, and that will leave you paralyzed. How do you know all this? I'm clairvoyant. What's the nature of your vision? I thought she was going to just tell me who... Oh! The dude that I shanked was a worm that I was supposed to follow to find Vlad? Well, he shouldn't have looked so suspicious. And... whatnot. Concern yourself with the number of minutes you have left, and that number is dwindling. I don't throw predictions around. Others will tell you how often they have come true. Fine, tell...
Simon, to tame his impertinence, Earth had
Why don't you take some
discord
painkillers?
the wheel of my fortune.
It wasn't racist, it looked like a monster. Like some sort of stone golem. I didn't realize it was a worm. It didn't look like any worm I'd ever seen before. The zero-legged variety or the, like, large Draco variety. To living being. To his death was... So his death was an ill, is that what you're saying? Town into a single hole. Way we used to shine... Bound to Simon. We could have killed him. Someone did have something to do with it. Is that person with blame? Most likely I didn't even realize they were killing someone. Oh yeah, you're clairvoyant. So, she didn't tell me anything. She was just like, come here.
Simon,
She was like, come hither.
I need morphine.
I'll tell you who's gonna kill you. She didn't tell me who was gonna kill me. I've met her, and she was like, I'll tell you who the killer is. So I'm as good as dead, essentially.
What has this town turned into? Truly a country of contradictions.
Have any weapons? Bone steak lot. Who's brewing there? Oh. Okay, what exactly? They're going to lynch a woman, I think. There's this superstition circulating, a myth of a man-eater from the steppe. Shabnik... Where is this slot? Okay, it's somewhere among the back alleys, right in the middle of Earth, between the Tanners and the Skinners districts. You want me to see the man-eater? The dirty rumors... A Neolithic artifact. I may have already seen it, if it's what I think it is. Alright, so... We're probably gonna die. In front of Isidor's house? Isidor's house is not between the Tanners and the other people. I mean, she has some... I've already spoken to her. She doesn't have anything worth telling me. See, I think it's here. This weird thing. But... I'll check Isidor's house, because his place is closer. Is this the way? Yeah, it's the way. There's another one of those wagons too. I can fill up my other water bottles. So in front of his house... These guys sure do love tying their shoes. And it's whatever time it is now, 5. Also, there's a fire over here. Oh, it's this. Hey, is this the thing? Well, she's dead. Also, the guy with the beard's suspicious. Not because, well, mostly because he has a beard. I've never seen anyone else have a beard in this place. Oh, she's dead. I can at least loot their bodies. Well, I don't have a gun. Oh, this person had a gun. No, I did see the knife as well in his hand. It's just that the beard caught my attention first because no one else in this town has a beard. I've seen knives before. I need to get out of here again. In fact, I should probably go talk to What's-His-Face again and tell him about the burning. Because it wasn't a lynching, it was a burning. He got his facts wrong. No, I don't want to go in there. I need to go, yep, down here. And then... this way. What, beards and knives go... I don't know if beards and knives go hand in hand.
I will restore the order here, rest assured.
Nothing. Not anymore. Oh, hang on.
This
Why are you
Haruspex
giving me that look? Alright, so he doesn't want to know anything about the burned lady. Okay, fine. You don't want to talk to me? This lady doesn't want to tell me who's supposed to be murdering me. Well, I think it might be Victor.
Matchmakers.
Can I just give her painkillers? If I, like...
My stomach hurts as if I was filled with straw.
Well, that didn't actually help. And I can't drag and drop it onto her. It just uses it on me. Alright. My exhaustion's actually pretty high. That's not good. What's up? Time to prepare as we have to mourn our boys, and the halves would be orphaned. Is that a game? Alright, let's see if there's a bed in Sabarov's. I know there's a bed way on the other side of town. Something I want to do though, I might drink some water. Wait, what? Oh, this is bread. I thought it was a brick. I thought it was a brick that I'd picked up in the cemetery. I'm not sure if I should be eating cemetery bread. Sabarov's house I don't even think has a bed. Oh, there's a staircase. Oh, there's a bed. Alright, that'll do for now. An hour's good enough. If I survive the night, I'll sleep some more. Which means getting back over to the Canes. Yeah, I already talked to her. She didn't tell me anything. I feel like her information was the most useless information there ever was. She's like, oh yeah, you're gonna die. Maybe. Did I just get a tourniquet? Am I going the right way? I am. money. Anything in these bins? Nothing. I don't recall looting them, so I think those were just empty bins. Alright. Actually, quick question. When did... Oh, it doesn't say when that message came in. It's just that I'm gonna die by nightfall. I want to say that message came in at around about 4? No, I haven't gone to Polyhedron yet. That's not too far from here, actually. I was going to go there until I got that message from Katarina to say, "Oh, come see me. You're in grave danger." And then proceeded to not tell me who it was I was in danger from. Also, why is the music picked up? Alright, we're at the Polyhedron. Why does this thing exist? How is it even... How is it even? Like... I'm not entirely sure how I'd... Like... Standing? Existing? I mean, this place is Oh, it was just... I didn't really pay attention. I thought that was like the battle music that had popped up. So this is allegedly where all the, like, children between 3 and 15 are. Man, that's a long way to climb. Most of these children would be exhausted just going up these stairs. Wait, how do I get in? I went all this way for nothing. Unless I'm meant to make some sort of blood offering. Or there's actually a different entrance. Nuts. Well, no, I'm not a child from 3 to 15, but... Is this thing really that advanced that it can tell, like, oh, you're not a child, go away. And I guess I can't just break in. Man, technology is weird. So, hang on, so why did I come here then? Can I make this simple jump? I'm sorry. That's not a steep fall. That's a simple drop. Anyone could have made that. Fine. Alright, I have an idea. Yeah, anyone can make a one-story drop. It's no biggie. I could do it. Alright, it's just hit 3. check out this church. Why does this church have a throne? It's a church, not a palace. Why is the music so ominous? This church is empty, it seems like, so, let's just get out of here. Alright, I can use the fountains to fill up water, that's handy. Alright, we're not going to the Hedron of Evil, and I'm going the wrong way. Wait, no. This way's fine. He lives in a hut near the train station. Well, I know where the train station is. It's over here. There's a lot of huts. All I can do is check them one at a time. Another water bottle. Alright, well this... Alright, can't access that door. And that one's locked. Well, it looks small on the mini-map. Alright, so you're being... Alright, so we're talking literal hut. Do these colors on the map mean that X building is made of a certain architecture? Like... Alright, this building is not locked. Who's this guy?
Katerina thinks Clara is a messenger
lad
from heaven. Yeah, right.
Everyone knows about you either. You're already spread like fire. Why have you come? Sightseeing. Yesterday by the spleen, the children were playing in the mud as usual, but then suddenly they ran away from the sandbox. Hands were smothered in blood. However, none of them were wounded. Neither were any of them surprised. When they came to the place where the children had been playing, they found nothing unusual there, only sticks and stones. What do you make of it? You play peculiar. Nice to meet a person with a skeptical mind. I am Flatus one, of course. And you are, of course, Daniel. Yep, that's me.
There's this thing that needs to be done.
I'm listening. Okay, have you already been told about the termitary? I don't think I've been told about the termitary. Huge bunkhouse where the Bull Project workers live. Living is the wrong term. They nest. They're nesting as a communion in a rather simple way of life. Could, without risk, be called savaged, and... What's the point? Unrest has occurred at Hive Mind's nest. The workers there are prone to lashing out. How nor one another, an unsightly image. Riots occurred in Tyrion several times before. The mob goes crazy for a few days and they calm down at once. A sudden calm is just a void of reason as the unrest that had set them agog previously. Experience with the kin, we simply block the entrance to the zoo off until the riot defeats itself. And usually lock them up beforehand. The evidence of an upcoming outbreak of mass lunacy becomes obvious in advance, and Father Superior of it, but Father Taishik has recently passed. A curious coincidence, don't you think? A member of the kin managed to run off into the town while we were busy taking measures. Think he's the killer? I think you and I can help each other, Doctor. Looking for the killer, I'm sure it is a runaway butcher. Halfman suits him very nicely. The Canes claim that Simon had not been killed by a human hand. Doesn't need unnecessary unrest in the town. This butcher can babble devil knows what. So he'd rather be... He kept mum about what happened inside. Barely know how to speak, but that only makes it worse. Halfmen, if they start preaching, you feel as though you've encountered a doomsayer. Need the butcher to disappear, hand him over to the Canes, or simply kill him if the beast attacks you. Look into it. Where can I find him? Likely being harboured in a suspicious house. That's in the crude sprawl. Yes, my father is a man of rather hard-handed disposition, quick-tempered to boot. Without the crude sprawl is considered, he will make a mess. Pointless brutality serves no one. Blood. Just to make sure it's right. Show me the house. It's that one over there. Okay. And we're over here. So how do I get out of here? Alright, let's go grab a half-man. I'm going the right way, yeah. Alright, I gotta cross the bridge. Follow the rails. That's the plan, or at least for some of it. Well, actually, I can pretty much follow them all the way up until... I assume that's a fence. So I get to the fence and then turn left. Or I should say I get to that fence and turn left. Why do I have a sniper scope? And the kerosene thing makes sense, but I don't have a gun. Alright, I have a sniper scope. Or at least something that looks like one. Alright, cut through the warehouse district. And then left as soon as I get to this fence. There's another water truck there. straight ahead pretty much into this house. There's a lot of carts around here. Well, this place has a basement, I guess. Alright. Alright, it's locked. Alright, I have to find a different way in. Creepy doll? Ooh, a chest. You must be...
Pins are sticking out of the pores of my skin.
I think all the springs in here, there seem to be no more clean water around. A salty taste is everywhere. It's reddish in color and there are disgusting clots in it. So clean water and homemade reservoirs, this modest place should be enough to help us last a while. Birds will have to drink the bloody mixture.
Why is the termitary so loud? What are they celebrating?
There's a runaway. I need to ask him a few questions. You wouldn't understand him. Here for more than a day, but even I can't get him to talk. I who'd rather tell you something. What do you want to tell me? Big Flat has plugged the termitary up for a reason. Butcher's mumbling is all over the place, but if you listen carefully, you'll make out details of such horrors that I get shivers all over. They've lost their minds all at once there. Many have died, something's brewing. How do they die? Dunno, can't tell. Butcher will tell me anyway. Sure? Forgotten that he's crazed. He'll communicate with you, you are mistaken. They aren't great talkers anyway, and they can only howl, growl, and bawl when they're under a spell. I can hold my own. Go then. Butcher's in the hospice. The entrance on the other side. Don't come back here complain afterwards though. I'll deal with it. Oh, okay, I guess I can't open that chest. Assuming he's still there and hasn't run off. Save? Probably a good idea. I should definitely do that. Well, this guy looks like a big boy. He's got a few teardrops. I forget, isn't that like prison slang for something? I forget what, but don't prisoners have tears tattooed on them for a reason? Hola ut golgoi ek gherkin. Well, I understand what a gherkin is. Do kindly tell me, do you even understand me? And down in 2. Well, I might have wanted something else, something with more armor. Like, I can't imagine snakeskin being especially, like, armor-proof. I want something with a bit more, like, stopping power. Alright, we're here. What are these knobs doing? bunch of them going crazy. Alright, we have to stop these idiots first. I have to wait for him to, like, fully die before he... What? Oh, this guy had some Tyrine? I'll take that. Where'd the others go? I guess they murdered the woman. Well, I took care of one of her killers. Oh well. The only reason I could have dealt with them all, but I guess that guy just took too long to die. And it's better if you watch someone die, just in case they decide to get back up and, like, knife you one. Alright, we're gonna save here, I think, before I go inside. I didn't really see what this Tywine do. Fusion of oxytocin, boosts immunity, acts as restores strength during sleep. According to elder locals, critical doses of it can alter the effects of infection are still unknown. Alright. I was meant to save. Let's save here, it's as good as anywhere. You. Tell me things.
Only in things of small value. They
I never liked black and white mentality. I favor winning. You are very kind.
It's true.
You overestimated virtues. What man-eater? You will have to fight to the death. How do you know all this? Listen, thank you for your help. Hang on.
I'm afraid I'm of little use.
I mean, limits of living beings' vitality.
It's true.
Alright, so she didn't tell me anything different that time. And it's now 7.
I've got a firm hand.
Huh, okay. That's the house. Go this way as before. Wait, have I already done this? I haven't gotten the cutscene. No, the cutscene's gone. I can't learn anything else from the bodies. Wait. Oh, it is time sensitive? Oh well. Frankly, how does anyone get anything done in this game? I've got someone who's supposed to be murdering me at night. Alright. Alright, best thing to do is just get back to the Canes. Since I'm supposed to be dealing with some doctor regarding Simon. Which bridge? This way. Don't... taking Katerina too serious is bad for mental health. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. But like, I'm not even sure if I can take her anything, because she didn't tell me anything. She was just like, oh, blah blah blah. I've got the gun. I could try taking out this idiot again. Yeah, this is the best route. But it is also getting dark. Need to go this way slightly. No, I need to go around the fence. Alright, let's just save again. Just in case. I need to equip the gun though. Do I need to... Is the I guess the ammo's already loaded? Alright. Alright. And I'm out of bullets. This guy has nothing on him? What a pov. What a pov bastard. A problem solved.
It is easier to govern others than to prevent being governed.
It's over. It's him that killed Simon, right? I doubt it. It's too dumb for that. It's definitely insane and very dangerous. Now I want you to listen. I hold too much respect for you to offer you a reward for this rather extreme. This money as a donation from town rules to you, a sign of our support. To your capturing the killer is our direct duty. Please consider this sum to be cause. 12? Sure. Ooh, 2,000 monies.
Katerina thinks Claire is a messenger from heaven. Yeah, right.
Did pay me a visit, but don't ask what we talked about. I have no right to share that with you. Your answer will determine whether you and I become friends or enemies. Very smart person. Almost. All I want to know is where you come into play. Nothing. said, note that I'm merely retelling it secondhand. He said there's an epidemic in the steppe camps of toboggan sickness? Plague that is. Father issued an order to prevent the infection from getting out. He was wrapped in a cloth and smelled of alcohol. He said there was prevented. He could have done all that just to convince me. I only convinced my father. It was either I didn't mean to fall for it. We need to warn Reuben. It's very urgent. He's about to examine Simon as soon as the period of time required by the Canes pass. I have no idea. Where is he staying? It's a secret dissecting room in one of the warehouses, but no one knows where exactly. In the steps, sometimes sitting in the dormitory, or at Lara Ravel's shelter. There. Know that for sure. He went away to mourn his master. What would you have done if you were him? I left the place for good. I'm at the Canes. It's simple. Alright. We need to go... And where am I now? Alright, I need to hustle to the Canes, which thankfully isn't too far away. But I need to wait for him there and say, hey, don't cut Simon up. He might have Mantis Toboggan Plague. It'll make him depraved and eat trash. Alright. Assuming he's not already there. He did say he'll go at night, and it seems to be nighttime now. Alright. Unfortunately, the one thing I don't have is a haul ass button. I can only move in this walking method. But if he's coming later at night... Oh great, more crazies. And we're dead, because I tried to take on an idiot that actually wanted to fight me. Alright, they've gone after a different woman this time. Alright. Wait, who's oh, the little boy's attacking me. Come get some then, orphan. Fine, hang on. You want a piece of me? Great, where'd they go? Alright, my health's lower. And I've had to shoot an orphan. Great. See, I mean, I guess... I mean, I've had slower walking and all that. I need to go in here. Alright, where is he? You haven't already... Alright.
However brilliant an action, it should not be esteemed great unless the result of a great motive.
And Doctor, most women has been guess. Yeah, it says, trying to find out the truth of my duty. This remote place has a history of its own. There's not enough time to retell it to you. The background of the town, not at all. Free truths this town, free origin, free ideas. For several generations, conflict with each other, so none of them can exist without the other two, yet each of them still strives to dominate. Each of them has its own voice. Go on. So this is the ruling families, the co-owners of the Bull Project, who have been ruling the town for almost 2 centuries. Then it's screaming at the top of its lungs as... Who are they? Sabarovs, Oglinskys, Kanes. Of their own understanding... Exist otherwise. Believe no one. Perhaps I'm the only one of the freeloaders that would ask you to describe his very words. Else, win me your favour. At least I'm offering you honest advice. Trust us, any of us, neither the Kings nor the Oglinskys. Against my principles, for each of us will try to paint a rather ungainly picture of the other two. Seriously, do not worry.
So the Saburovs have...
Sent for Isidore, apprentice named Stanislav Rubin. I'm not a pathologist, I'm not telling you not spirit. I could perform a preliminary exam. Alright, let me know when this Rubin arrives. 11? Oh, I could have found out when he was coming ages ago. Why so late? Not in too much of a hurry to ascertain your brother's death. Okay. Body will not help you in any way. This puzzle has to be solved without a mind. I'll tell you any more of that. And believe me, I'm not trying to conceal any evidence. The body is kept in the ice house. It is intact, but focus may not be breached. Time to pass. Well, it's 9 o'clock. If this guy's got a bed, we can wait a couple of hours. Unfortunately, I don't think this guy has a bed to stay in. It would be nice if I could just sleep on a park bench. Alright, let's, where's What's-Her-Face? Her house is just down the road, so I can stay there. And it's nice that the drum just kicks in periodically. Alright, let's stay here. Oh, the bed's on the other side. I don't want to stay too late, so let's make it 1 hour. Oh, not... Well, I only wanted to sleep on it for an hour or two. I didn't want to, like, just sleep there the entire night. Just an hour or two, you know. Alright. here's a question. Are these, like, open all hours? Apparently. I can buy a bunch of tourniquets. I can sell off these razors. Actually, maybe not all of them. Maybe 2 of them and 1 syringe. Why do I have an assortment of oddities? Bone necklace? Why is the bone necklace only worth $27 dues? Like, I get twice that much for a razor. Razors have more value in barter. So maybe I'll... Alright. Alright, we're looking a bit healthy now, that's good. It's not perfect, but it'll do. Time. 10:30. Like, kids have ammo? Fucking hell, what kind of a place is this area? Kids have bullets and what, razors? Bone necklace. Well, I mean, I suppose it's made of bone. Also, alright, let's save the game. I've got about 23 minutes. I don't know how fast time winds down. Alright, I'm gonna have to find a kid and barter with them. Give them some, like, razors and whatnot. Get some, like, munitions. Actually, I wonder if it's better to wait inside or outside. Check Victor? Alright, I've got time to check Victor. I guess I can do that. Who's this guy?
For another hideout.
Wait, why is Ruben over here? My dear colleague, I do hope you haven't touched it yet. Ivan, is there someone's body? Wherever it is possesses a dire threat. I suspect he has died of a contagious disease. Sure, well, doesn't matter. It's that thing again. What do you think it is? So far it could be febris typhoidea, or plague. I don't believe it. A second outbreak? Wait a second. I need to regain my senses. Are you sure about this? Do you mean what you're saying? I am, and I do. It's the sand plague. Master is so untimely. If it's the sand plague, we only have a few more days to live. How to stop it? No one does, so you're already familiar with the disease. Assumptions. I don't want to believe this. I'd rather have other plagues than this. Waste. The body must be inspected, isolated, destroyed if necessary. We must take protective measures. Need your diagnosis. We can provide reasonable protection. At the moment, you can only buy yellow immunity boosters at the drugstores. They are no good. I'll try to do something about this. We'll need to take some remedies from Master's old workplace. Do you know he was murdered by his son? An atrocity. Do this. I presume Isidore was infected by someone and died of the same disease, or vice versa. Let's not waste any more time. You're right. Let's make haste. I'll get everything ready for the examination. Meanwhile, we isolate. Kane is keeping it in a cold place. I'll keep you informed. And with Carmine, we can prevent this epidemic. Stay strong. I won't leave you on your own.
What?
There's no need to... Alright. So why was Ruben here?
Perfect valor.
is to do without witness what one would do before all the world.
So I already know that Isidore was killed by a talon to the chest. Today's quest. Oh, did they spell disease wrong? I didn't even notice. Wait, where am I meant to be going? Am I meant to be going back to, Isidore's? Or am I still going over to, Sirens are well written, blah, yada yada. Today's quest. Murdered. Local authorities have sealed off his house. The head has taken control of all proceedings. Alexander. Wait, have I talked to Alexander? Yeah, I must have. If this Yulia is genuinely capable of rational thought, then she is more astute than the majority of her. The thought sends a chill down my spine. I'm following in Isidore's wake. Yeah, alright. The double murders introduced a few. Possible Simon died to some unfamiliar disease. Once, if you touch his body, it may contain whatever disease still remains there. Killer, although we've yet to apprehend him, like the necessary equipment to protect him as he works with the bodies. In the meantime, I should inform Georgi Kane of what the primary investigation has shown. I've already done the Beast-like Fugitive. Alright.
So the Saburovs have offered patronage to some changeling. Who is she?
Succumbed to some physical... Is that what you were saying? I wouldn't say he died naturally. He died of mysterious deeds. Microbes are more efficient killers than demons. Are a fact supported by evidence. No, I mean that it's taking the body for a certain period of time, and he must renew you, a dear bachelor, not even myself. Already, have you not? Then I urge you to seek out the facts as relentlessly we can. May provide help. Let's wait for the time to pass. Alright, so now, what do we have? Finally said that Simon Kane was hit by a highly contagious disease. It seems that I will not be able to meet the killer. Chances at that. I just cannot help but think they would come true. It would have made this even more convoluted than it already is. Alright, it's now 11.
I feel almost nothing.
Okay, the clock just went off again.
Most men only die because they know not how to prevent them.
Alright, what am I meant to do now? I can visit... Oh, I can visit the theater now? Why is it not open until near midnight? Theater's on the other side of bridge. Shouldn't be walking alone, madam. Where am I now? I need to stay to the right-hand side. Another doctor's house. A lot of people walking around. Anything in the trash? Nothing. Isn't this where we started? Like at the very beginning, you come out along the top there?
There is great ability in knowing how to conceal one's ability. All of today is a grand rehearsal.
On the mass every evening and the blood gets rinsed off every night. Time slots are filled with a puppet show, but that's not all we have. Magic tricks, fortune telling, dream reading, whoever has eyes, let them see. But it's empty at the moment. Here is small that holds quite a few secrets, like the mime who is currently picking the threads from your clothes, or the mask who is sewing your fate for the next few days from those threads. Oh wait, this is also the guy that What's-Her-Face said to protect. Or try to protect. I'm making no promises on protecting any of these people. This guy looks... Like, this guy's portrait makes me think of the guy... The original Shining. I want to say Jack Nicholson, but I don't think he's the guy who acts as the door and's like, here's Johnny! I don't think that's him. I don't think it was Jack Nicholson. But maybe it was. I don't know. It's been a while. Isn't bound yet. It'll take time, effort, and of course, your direct participation. Come to see us every evening. We'll show you how you're doing bit by bit. Okay. Oh, so wait, is this guy gonna tell me how... Wait, is that it? Nothing more today? Alright, I guess that's everything in this room. Actually, was there anything else to do in here? There's another door on the other side. I guess I should check that out. Never mind. I can't go through that door. Alright, well I guess that's all I can do there. Who's Nina? Why am I just randomly talking to a guy about Nina? Everyone was terrified. No one could wrap them. Oh, was Nina the... Oh, I think Nina's the one that was killed first. Death is never a habit. Not even someone else's. You can't really get used to it. Useless place in the whole town, I'm telling you. The only thing it's good at is taking up space. They are ruled by the rule. There are no officials around here, no need for them too. If you want to know what's up, then jail, nothing more, it's fine. They'll finally repurpose the building someday. School? Well, this place could probably use a school. How come you still haven't got a map? Lost for good without one. The background is in the knots. That's the middle part of the districts between the gullet and the guzzle. Why does everyone refer to districts differently? What the hell is a gullet? I mean, I can surmise that it's the middle bit. What do you have to say? Oh friend, if only I wet my whistle, I'd gladly give you anything for a gulp of chilly spring water. Did I get anything for it? I don't know if he actually gave me any bandages there. I mean, I can find out quickly. And I didn't mean to drink that. Oh well. Screw it. He didn't give me any bandages. He just took my water. Maybe I should just knife him one. Alright, what do you have? Bugger all, quite frankly. He's charging a lot for those. Oh, it said there was a fair enough.
The day is over. Your timely efforts allowed your supporters to remain unharmed. A new mime performance is being rehearsed at the theatre.
Okay, now I can go to the theatre. So it's only at midnight that it happens.
Today, the killer was identified. Its nature turned out to be completely unexpected.
The enemy is found and named. It's called the Sand Pest. The contagious plague is threatening to ruin everything here.
How can a killer like this be punished? How can a villain like this be struck?
He can't. It's impossible. By pulling a knife on it, You'll just cut an innocent body.
I think I should go. Nothing to be done here anyway.
You should go. Go then. Wherever you please. Shoo!
That was it? That wasn't a great performance.
There is great ability in knowing how to conceal one's ability.
Breach torn by Somerset. How will they cope? Will they be able to come to an agreement? I still do not know the answer to that question. And who does? Too, but the families are free. I suspect the extra family is just that, an extra, superfluous. Someone will have to let go of their power before their fellow men remember a different art of letting. Which are the free? You don't need me to tell you that. The answer is yours. They're so different. Which one do you prefer? You came to this town, and now there's one more piece of the board. You are not a queen, of course, but a rook at least. It's up to you. Sure. Alright. Alright, well, I think... Uh-oh. I just got very lucky. Oh, okay. Well, knives usually do kill in one hit when thrown at you. What's this? Oh, it's a watch. And also, they decided to give up the chase. Where am I now? I need to go in the opposite direction. And dead.